7 more games are being added to the GFN library on this week's GFN Thursday. That includes the long-awaited Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I can't wait to break down this news and then talk to you about my thoughts after it. So let's get into it. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It's your boy MM2K of Geeks, Cloud Dosage, and Hard Knock Digital Culture, back again with another episode of the CDO GFN Recap. This is where we break down the weekly Thursday blog from GFN. We talk about the news, the new games, and so forth that are being added, and I give you my thoughts on the back end of all this great news. All right, so with no further ado, let's get right into this one. This week's GFN Thursday is all about the games. Already this week, we've seen the day and date arrival of Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which may go down as one of the finest games we've seen visually to date. This game is available on Geforce now via both Steam and the Xbox Store, where it is also available to play as part of your Game Pass subscription. Also, this week we will see Crown Wars, the Black Prince, added to GFN library. Now, this is a turn-based tactical title set in the medieval times when you rule from your castle of operations and train your squad of soldiers to meet the threats of your kingdom on the field of battle. In total this week, we have 7 new game arrivals on GFN in the library, 5 of which are brand new releases. You can see the full list of new arrivals coming to GeForce Now this week as follows. All right, so we got Synergy that released May 21st via Steam. Again, the aforementioned Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is a new release via Steam in the Xbox Store, available on PC, Game Pass as well via May 21st. Crown Wars, the Black Prince, new release on Steam as of May 23rd. Serum, new release on Steam as of May 23rd as well. Ships at Sea also comes via Steam on May 23rd. We also have Exo 1 coming via Steam, and Phantom Brigade coming via Steam as well. All right. So with that said, as always, remember to follow us on social media, sites such as X and Twitter and Threads and Facebook, to keep up with the latest news from CloudDosage and the CloudDosage team. All right. With that being said, now it's time for me to get into my thoughts on all this. You guys may have seen the huge discussions around the Hellblade game. We've talked about it on the MM2K Gaming channel. What I want to do here is focus on how GFN has contributed in helping the prospects of the game, because one of the challenges that I feel like Xbox is dealing with this generation is they promoted their Xbox Series X as like the world's most powerful console and the world's most powerful Xbox. And one of the things that a lot of people expected coming into this generation of consoles is they wanted to see power and they wanted to see 60 frames per second become a standard when you talk about power. Unfortunately, things have not gone that way in relation to numerous Xbox titles. However, even if you're an Xbox owner, the power of NVIDIA GeForce Now allows you to enjoy those games at 60 frames per second with fantastic fidelity. That's because of the very consumer-friendly and open way that you can utilize GFN on your Xbox, and you got to think Xbox as well as GFN for that partnership. Xbox allows you to play GFN on their web browser within your console, and then by you using GFN, as powerful it is on the browser, you can get 60 frames per second gameplay there. You can actually, if you utilize the power of GFN to boost your gameplay experience, you can get better fidelity as well via Hellblade 2 than you can for the native version, which is just crazy when you think about it. But that's just how powerful cloud gaming and cloud gaming in the helm of GeForce Now is. We got some great 4K gameplay natively of this, so you can kind of see, because like GeForce Now is up there with the top 1% of hardware, so you can get an idea of, hey, look, I may not have the type of rig that those guys have, man, that looks fantastic. The fidelity and everything looks fantastic. With that being said, I still want to play my game and have my experience look as close to that as possible. That's where NVIDIA GeForce Now steps in. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with this, either as your main way to play or as a booster even to your console experience. If you're already subscribed to Game Pass, utilize NVIDIA GeForce Now to boost up that experience, and you can play those games that you couldn't play natively. This is due to the consumer-friendly version, the consumer-friendly element of Game Pass. You can utilize that same Game Pass title, attach it to your GFN account, and then use the power of GFN to boost your experience. It's like a boost like no other, man. It's like, I don't know if you wash clothes, if you do your own laundry or whatever. It's like you put some oxy, some oxy boost in your clothes to get them even brighter and smelling better and all other great stuff. So yeah, NVIDIA GeForce Now is a must-have in your portfolio. I tell this to console gamers, I tell this to PC gamers, and I'm telling it to you. You know what I'm saying? You that may be an Xbox console owner who's watching this video, that is enjoying Senua's saga, but it's like, you know what? I wouldn't mind playing this in 60. You know what I'm saying? And I know there was conversations around having the game be cinematic and playing at 30. I'm telling you, go watch our video over at MM2K Gaming, and we're going to be doing some gameplay here too on one of our CloudDosage channels. Don't forget to also go ahead and check out CloudDosage streams, all right? And then subscribe there, because you'll get to see some great gameplay there via NVIDIA GeForce Now. What you guys are going to want to do is really consider adding this to your portfolio. There's people that I've talked to that are big time Xbox enthusiasts who were like, oh man, they were a little, gassed about the fact that they couldn't play like Starfield, for instance, at 60 frames per second. But once we talked to them about the power of NVIDIA GeForce Now, they were able to enjoy Starfield, which was one of their most anticipated games, and they were able to play it using the power of NVIDIA GeForce Now on their console. So you don't need a powerful rig, you don't need powerful hardware, even if you happen to have a console at your fingertips, an Xbox at your fingertips, and you're like, oh man, well, this is capped at 30, and I'm really looking forward to this game. I really want to play it with a little bit more juice to it. Look no further than NVIDIA GeForce Now. So those are my thoughts about the big ticket title, which is coming this week, which is Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. It's fantastic get. And then I'm very happy and very pleased to see that NVIDIA GeForce Now routinely is releasing like several games a week. They're just adding to that library. And again, because it is equivalent to your native PC library as well, you have the added bonus of being able to play it natively or wherever you want to, or just know that it's not like an exclusive GFN library. There's a lot of people that try to add a lot of fun. Oh, what if something happens to your library, if something doesn't go right with GFN? There's no worries. GFN is boosting the power of your PC library, which is great, which is fantastic. You can already be invested in things like Game Pass, Ubisoft Plus, or whatever, and GFN is simply just trying to boost that experience. I think it's a fantastic deal, and I tell every gamer, I think GFN has to be part of your portfolio. It just has to be. It makes no sense that it not be part of your portfolio. You will find yourself, as we say, stuck like Chuck when you run into a situation to where you could have really used NVIDIA GeForce Now to bolster your experience, and you haven't. But if you haven't before, it's okay. It's not too late. Go sign up, check it out, make it part of your portfolio, fix that problem right now. With that said, that's it from your boy. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, we're curious what I think. But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. They will lead you again to Geeks, CloudDosage, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and MM2K Gaming. With that said, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.